Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to achieve this warm, summery, bronzy, golden look. So if you want to learn how to do this, then keep on watching. Alrighty guys, let's get started. My skin is prepped. I have my sunscreen on and we can see Accutane is doing its thing, period. I always start off with my brows. I'm just going to brush them up. Then I'm gonna go in with my clear brow gel. While that dries, I'm just gonna go in with my primer, fill my brows. I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. Lastly, I'm just gonna set my underbrows with my powder. Now I'm gonna go in with my color corrector. I just like to focus it around my mouth because that's where my foundation doesn't really cover it. However, the House Labs foundation covers my pigmentation on the sides of my face. It covers it so well. So I don't put it there anymore. I just focus it around my mouth area. The two products that I feel are the staple of this bronzy, glowy look are my House Labs foundation, my Sunshine Drops from Drunk Elephant. These two, chef's kiss. I take this pan, I put a few pumps of the foundation. Ooh, I'm running out. I love this foundation. I have to get a new one immediately. This is what I was able to get out of my foundation because she's running out. I go in with my glow drops, a good amount, see? I mix them. It's ready. It's ready, guys. I just put it on my face. Oh my days, you can already see how glowy it is. Obsessed. Wow, do you see how amazing this foundation is? Y'all saw that thin layer that I just used. Exceptional. I always focus on the outer of my face because I know I'm going to conceal my under eye. So there's really no point in putting foundation there. Look how golden I look. I like to take a damp beauty sponge and just go over to make sure there's no streaks from the brush. My next step is to take my two favorite bronzers in the whole wide world from Miss Rihanna. So this is Mocha Mommy, which you can tell I abused, and this is Thick Mint. I love these two together. So I like to go in first with Thick Mint. Focus it here and on my forehead. And I like to go in with the Mocha Mommy and just really, I abuse this. Rightfully so. Now this is my favorite part. We already know, since Painted by Esther showed us how she does her flawless blush, I've only done it her way. I'm going to take my e.l.f. in the shade Gorge Orange, my Rare Beauty in the shade Grateful, and my Huda Beauty in the shade Intense Guava. We're gonna be using all three. I start off with Intense Guava right here at the highest point. I go in with Grateful, just right here. And then lastly, we end with Gorge Orange center. Fantastic. I'm going to start with my Too Faced in the shade Butterscotch. Mahogany. Toffee, I like to focus just my nose area. Blush placement, concealer placement. We're done. Take my spray. Ooh, Baby, we're running out of everything this video. Don't worry, I have a second one on deck. My Sephora cart is about to be expensive. Lord have mercy. We let it sit. We take our fan. While I wait, I'm gonna go in with my cream bronzer stick in the shade Blitzed over my nose. I'm gonna go in and blend out my concealer and my blush. I'm also in love with this House Labs concealer brush, 10 out of 10. Honestly, Gaga can never miss. I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury in the shade number 3. Then I like to go over with my Huda Beauty loose powder in Blondie. I like to go over again with my Mocha Mommy. Baby, we're not leaving her. She's coming back. And then I also like to line my lips here. How gorgeous. You can already see the glow. Guess what? Guess what? Back with the Mocha Mommy. But this time, we're gonna put her on our lid. Oh my days. Do you see how airbrushed that looks? The pressed powder and the loose powder, chef's kiss. So we're using Patrick Ta, She's Vibrant, and NARS Exhibit A. I'm gonna start off with Exhibit A. I focus it simply on the outer. I'm gonna go in with the cream first, the inner, and then I'm gonna go in with the powder. The greatest of all time, the GOAT. I'm gonna go in with this brown where my brow bone is. Also gonna go a little bit on my nose. I'm not a fan of too much highlighter on my nose. Thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So what I just did was use the liquid luminizer in the shade Reflect from Rare Beauty. I just put it right here and blend it. I'm gonna do my beauty marks. Boom. I recently got back into this. This is my high school mascara of choice and I like it. The lashes are lashing. I'm gonna use this in the color Plum Glow. And I think I'm just gonna go over my lip liner one more time. Gorgeous. We are all set. This is the final look. Just a gorgeous, glowy, bronzy, warm summer look. When I wore this to a graduation on Monday, the amount of compliments that I got, I knew I had to put this on YouTube. I really hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you liked the video and I hope to see you next time. Bye.